Hey guys, welcome back. It looked like we're having a little bit of a delay on our end, but I know that our guest for tonight's third installment of 12 Artists You Should Know, Miss AC Jones, let me bring her in here. She's not having a delay on her end for some reason. At this time of night, on a weekend, our internet's like, we're not going to work. So
Yep.
so I won't keep you. I won't say too much other than welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
No, I told you when, and I mean it. And this is no disrespect to any other artists that I had on here. It's just you are very special to me, and we formed this friendship. So I had reached out to you and said, okay, here's an idea. I want to do it. Are you in? And you were like, tell me when and where. And I adore you for that because you always are, and I just love you. I love everything you've done, from your music to your, like we were talking about, TikTok posts, to everything, because everything always has a motivation behind it. A you are good enough, you can do anything kind of motivation behind it, and it just kind of seems that's just who you are, and I love it. I love it. So. And then I want to. We had talked about this briefly too. Even though this is a happy night, and I want everyone to celebrate Christmas and whatever season they're in at this point. We did lose a legend today, and I think we all just found out 3 to 4 hours ago about it. We lost Charlie Pride today, which it hurts. It's like 2020, be done.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah. So I'd ask if you could do just a little something for us, just in honor of Charlie. And I'll turn it over to you now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Laura asked if I could just do a little piece of the chorus of Kiss an Angel, Good Morning, and I hope I can do it at least a little bit of justice here. So. You've got to kiss an angel good morning, and then all you think about when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and nothing like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, and then all you think about when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and nothing like the devil when you get back home.
Oh my gosh, do it justice. Are you kidding me? Like, I can't even listen to you sing half the time. That's in a good way. I mean that in such a compliment. Like, okay, let me say it this way. I cannot listen to you sing and have makeup on.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I am going to turn it over to you. Thank you for doing that. It is a big loss for the country music community, and I know a lot of people have looked up to him, and thank goodness he got to get his Lifetime Achievement Award this year. So at least he was here for that, and we all know we have another angel watching over us. That's for sure. And what a reunion that is after this year. But I'm going to turn this over to you, and everyone, please enjoy AC Jones. Please make sure you follow her on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. Go to her website. It's scrolling across the bottom, acjonesmusic.com. Go stream the music, buy the music, do whatever you can. Check out the videos. I love her, and you'll see why. If you don't already know, you're going to find out why by the end of this. So we will come back and see you in a little bit.
See ya. Well, thank you so much, Laura, and to Road Dog Media for having me here tonight to play a couple Christmas tunes for you guys, a couple original tunes. You know, I had originally planned to have this as sort of a semi full band experience. And as 2020 goes, our keyboard player ended up having to go to a very special doctor's appointment and found out that she had potentially been exposed to COVID. So we're all taking the necessary precautions and being just extra careful in making sure that we all stay quarantined from each other for the allotted amount of time. And so that being said, you guys just get me tonight. So, so we're going to hang here. Like I said, enjoy some Christmas music, enjoy some original tunes. And I'm going to talk a little bit about, maybe I'll talk a little bit about some Christmas traditions and whatnot that I love to do for the holidays, and about some special things that are coming up for the rest of the season here. So I'm going to kick it off, though, with a non-Christmas tune. This is a favorite, I know, of a few people out there. I see that Keith is on right now. Hi, Keith. It's nice to see you, my friends in Iowa out there. This one's going to go out to you because I know that you'll sing along with this one, and I know this is one of your favorites. So this is called Over You, or as I like to call it, the Yellow Sundress Song. This is from my Campfire Sessions EP that was recorded back in 2019 when we were touring throughout the United States. And we recorded this at a campground in Iowa. So there you go, Keith. But yeah, sing along if you know this one. Took all your pictures down, cleared out that whole damn house. Didn't need you hanging around watching me. Picked your clothes up off the floor, left your boxes on the porch. I went ahead and locked the door, then threw away your key. Oh, 'cause now I'm finally free. I wore that yellow sundress you didn't want me to wear. I sold that '89 Corolla and I cut my hair. I did every single thing you didn't want me to do. So I guess it's safe to say I'm getting over you. Well, boy, it's such a shame. 4 years gone down the drain. But I had to shake your chain and make it on my own. 'Cause every time you made me cry from believing all your lies, well, it pushed me to goodbye and better off alone. But I thought you'd like to know I wore that yellow sundress you didn't want me to wear. I sold my '89 Corolla and I cut my hair. I did every single thing you didn't want me to do. So I guess it's safe to say I'm getting over you. Yeah. Hey there, Ann. How you doing? From Kentucky. That's awesome. And I'm done trying to be the girl you wanted me to be. And I don't need your love no more, 'cause I'm finally loving me. So I'll wear that yellow sundress you didn't want me to wear. I'll drive down the highway with the wind in my hair. I'll do everything I want, 'cause I got nothing left to prove. Oh baby, life is so much better when I'm over you. I wore that yellow sundress you didn't want me to wear. I sold my '89 Corolla and I cut my hair. I did every single thing you didn't want me to do. So I guess it's safe to say I'm getting over you. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. I see Marlene is on. Hi, Marlene. Like I said, hi to Anne, and then Shirley, good to see you as well this evening. I know that this is being broadcast across Road Dog Media, and I believe it's also shared on my page. So if I don't catch your comments, it's just because they're not popping up on my screen here, but I'll make sure to go back later tonight and say hey to y'all. So it's good to see you on here. I'm going to start out with this Christmas tune for the Christmas segment here. This is called Different Kind of Christmas. I just released a full 10-song Christmas album this past year, the day after Thanksgiving, and it's called Different Kind of Christmas. So this is the title track to that. And I was always inspired growing up by things like Blue Christmas and Please Come Home for Christmas and just all of those sort of bluesy Christmas songs. And the line in here that started this song, there's a line in here that says, "A little less eggnog, a little more rum." And it was sort of a statement that I'd made in passing to someone in jest. And when I said it, I was like, oh, you know what? I should throw that in a Christmas song. And I felt like, you know, if you're going to talk about eggnog and whatnot, it's got to be a bluesy Christmas song. So this is Different Kind of Christmas. Sugar cookies on the table, layered garland on the trees, trying to find a joyful oh Spirit. But this don't feel like home to me. One less stocking but the fire. No more presents left to buy. Close my doors to all the carolers. Oh, and you're the reason why. And I'm not even worried. My mind is going on from a little less eggnog and a little more rum since you're gone. I've been trying to find a way to get you home. Well, there's nothing I can say. I've given all my reasons. I've kept you in my prayers. I left it up to Jesus to bring you home again. I swear I'll wait forever. I was hoping you'd be here, but I guess it's a different kind of Christmas this year. I could deck the halls with holly, but it's too silent of the night. So I'll sit here watching candles burn down and hope the new year will set all things right. Oh, baby. Oh, I've given all my reasons. I've kept you in my prayers. I left the door wide open so you would walk through again. I swear I'll wait forever. I was hoping you'd be here, but I guess it's a different kind of Christmas. I guess it's a different kind of Christmas. I guess it's a different kind of Christmas this year. Oh, baby. Thank you guys so much. That was Different Kind of Christmas from my album of the same name, Different Kind of Christmas. We just released that one for streaming this year on the 27th of November, so you can check that out, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all of your favorite streaming sites out there. So we've got some original songs on that album as well as some traditional carols. And one of my favorite things about it is that we also have sort of a mashup of a couple of different traditional carols done in a different style. So it was just a lot of fun to record, and it's so special to me because we actually recorded it, I think it was last October. And what was so cool about it is that everyone involved in the album was either someone who was a part of my family or someone who has been a very, very close friend, or what I like to call my road family. So people who have been on tour with me. So it was so cool to get to do that, and so special that a Christmas album would just sort of be family and friends like that. So yeah, go check that out. I'm going to switch it back here to another original non-Christmas tune. We're going to kind of bounce back and forth between them. So this next one here, let me check and make sure I'm not missing any comments. Too cold for a yellow kilt tonight, but you're having a bonfire, Keith. Oh, that is awesome. Love a good bonfire. It's been pretty nice out here for some bonfire weather as well. I'll have to have one soon. This next song here, this was my latest single that went out to country radio this past February. It's called Castle. And some of you know the story of Castle, but this was inspired by my 6-year-old niece, who's now 7 actually, now 7. And she has 3 different autoimmune diseases, which are type 1 diabetes, Hashimoto's, and celiac disease. And, she is just the strongest little person I know. And I'd always wanted to write a song inspired by her strength. And I just could never quite find the right words for it. And I tried and I tried and I tried, and just nothing was coming. But then I thought back. She's into princesses and castles and knights and all of those things. And I thought back to one of the benefit walks that we did with her, and how when she was a little kid, when she was first diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, she would scream, "I'm a warrior princess," at the top of her lungs. And I just thought, you know what? That is her. That's something that she can relate to. That's something she can understand. And more so, I think, even as an adult woman, I think that we can look back on our childhoods, and we can think of the princesses, and the princesses who were strong and who would go and slay the dragons themselves. And I was always so inspired by that when I was little, and I think I can always kind of put my mind back in that, in those thoughts. And so I think this is, while it's been inspired by my 6-year-old niece, it is a song for all women out there who have ever faced any kind of battle. And so this one goes out to you guys tonight. Time ago in a land far away, there lived a princess of beauty and grace, 7 years old with a hand-me-down doll, but the world was her kingdom and she ruled it all. Staring at models and teen magazine, picture perfection that she couldn't be, but nothing could break her, no, she'd never fall, 'cause she knows in her heart she's the fairest of all. She'll stand tall, hold the line, as she builds up her kingdom one stone at a time. Yeah, she'll fight for her crown, 'cause this is her castle, you can't break it down. 29 years came and went in a day. Her dreams could be close or so far away, but she knows the journey is part of the dream, so she marches on with the strength of a queen. She'll stand tall, hold the line, as she builds up her kingdom one stone at a time. Yeah, she'll fight for her crown, 'cause this is her castle, you can't break it down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now she's a mother with a girl of her own. She reads her the story she loved long ago. She's building a fortress with 50-foot walls, so she won't need a white knight to save her at all. No, she won't. She'll stand tall, hold the line, as she builds up her kingdom one stone at a time. Yeah, she'll fight for her crown, 'cause this is her castle, you can't break it down. This is your castle, they can't break it down. Thank you all so much once again for joining me. Hey there, Anne. Hey, everybody. I'm going to switch it over to some more Christmas music here. So this is another song from the Different Kind of Christmas album. And this is a more traditional song, but it has a little bit of a twist to it. So this is A Little Town of Bethlehem. When I was a little kid, I don't know if you guys ever had these kinds of books, but when I was little, we had all these different books that they were picture books with lyrics in them, and then it had a little strip on the side of the book, and it had a bunch of buttons, and you could press the button and just hear a little clip of the song. And so this is actually where I learned the song "O Little Town of Bethlehem" was from one of those little books. And I always really enjoyed it. I love mysterious Christmas music, the Christmas music that just feels really ethereal. And so I was very drawn to this song. And years ago, in another October, I was driving around and this song popped into my head, and I just thought, it'd be really cool to just take that song and throw in a chorus to it, some sort of hallelujah chorus. And so I just kind of started singing in the car, and I came up with a chorus to this. And then I decided to sort of bring it a little bit more personal, bring it a little bit more into the modern world. And so for the third verse, I wrote a third verse to it to just sort of express my feelings about what Christmas means and the true meaning for me. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you know it already, you can sing along. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah. The light of the world is born. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, blessed, blessed morn. For Christ was born of Mary and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondering love. All morning stars together proclaim the holy birth, and praises be to God the King, and peace to man on earth. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah. The light of the world is born. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, blessed, blessed morn. And when this whole world fades to gray, my faith will ever stand, because my hope, my life, my love are founded in one man, who died for my transgressions I never can repay. And now forever will I live because of Christmas Day. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah. The light of the world is born. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, blessed, blessed morn. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah. The light of the world is born. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah, oh, hallelujah. Oh, blessed, blessed morn. Oh, blessed, blessed morn. Joy to the world. Hey, Janet, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I just felt like that third verse was necessary for just expressing how I feel about Christmas and where my heart is in that. So thank you so much. I appreciate your feedback. I'm going to do another original tune here. It's non-Christmas. I think I'm going to switch it up here. We're going to do something a little bit upbeat and fun. So this song is also from the Campfire Sessions EP. And this is a song called Losing Less. I don't know if Wildr's out there tonight, but Wildr, if you're out there, this one's for you here. It's one of his personal favorites, I think, from what he's told me. But this song here, you know, I think it's the perfect 2020 song, to be honest. And when I wrote it, I wasn't expecting that. But it just talks about how sometimes in life, you know, you feel like you finally got a hold on things. You feel like you've finally taken a step forward, and you're like, yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing great. Things are going so well. And then something happens, and you're like, okay, well, that's a step back. That's a knockdown. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And this song is just a reminder that, you know, no matter what you're going through in life, I know it can be so hard sometimes to see the beauty. But there's always something beautiful to see in the small things. And I think it's just that little reminder you'll hear in the third verse at the very end, just talking about how some of those little things that we sometimes take for granted, you know, are just so special to us, and how you realize that you're just one of the most blessed and rich people in the world. So this is Losing Less. It goes a little something like this. Hey, Marlene. Thank you so much. Woke up on the floor today to the sound of my alarm. Wish I'd been dealt a better hand, but it wasn't in the cards. Now the bottom's all dropped out, and Murphy's blown his lid. 'Cause everything that could go wrong absolutely did. Well, then it's 2 steps forward and back up 3. The dash is lighting up like a Christmas tree. And just when I'm thinking that I've had enough, the pipes start leaking and the bills pile up. But I try to always look on the sunny side, kick my feet up and just enjoy the ride. Tell myself daily I'm just doing my best, 'cause I ain't gaining any ground, but I'm losing less. Yeah. Boss gave me a 2-bit raise and my paycheck in advance. Won the 50 from the Powerball and got 10 cents off my gas. Found a $5 in my coffee can and my tax return came in. Didn't hit the jackpot, but it sure felt like I did. Well, then it's 2 steps forward and back up 3. And I found out the money doesn't grow on trees. 'Cause just when I was thinking that I'd have enough, the Dow goes down and the red goes up. I try to always look on the sunny side, kick my feet up and just enjoy the ride. Tell myself daily I'm just doing my best, 'cause I ain't gaining any ground, but I'm losing less. Yeah. I got some good news for you out there. Here we go. Well, there's clouds on the horizon, but I know the skies will clear. 'Cause in the eyes of an optimist, it's all uphill from here. 'Cause when it's 2 steps forward and back up 3, and I'm doing what I can to just make ends meet, a neighbor comes along to lend a helping hand, and I finally realize how rich I am. I got a hot supper and a nice warm bed, a family who loves me, and some real good friends. I thank the Lord above for making me so blessed, 'cause when times are the worst, He gives me all the best. No, I ain't gaining any ground, but I'm losing less. I'm losing less. Thank God I'm losing less. Thank you guys so much. So I'm gonna do one more Christmas song here, and then I think I'll end it with one last original after that one. But I want to do this last Christmas song here. This is also from the Christmas album. It's an original tune. And before I get into this, I do just want to say, on December 19th, every year we do a Salvation Army Christmas benefit. And it's always so special. And of course, this year things didn't quite end up as planned. But we're still going to attempt to do a live stream with some music and just some baking segments and crafting segments and everything. So I'd love for you to join us for that to, help give back in this season when people need it the most. It's just such a hard year for everyone. And I would love to just, join together in the spirit of giving and in the spirit of goodwill this Christmas. So if you can join us for that on the 19th, there's details on my page. Go check that out. We'd love to see you there. And most importantly, if you could just share that, I would so much appreciate that. So I'm going to play this last Christmas song here. And this is called Where Did the Magic Go? And this song sort of came to me as we were working on the Christmas album. I wanted a song that captured the feeling of Christmas when you're an adult. And, I think for so many of us, you go through Christmas as a child and there's just something so incredibly magical about it. It's so exciting and you just feel that spirit. And then I think maybe we all kind of hit a point in our lives where we don't really see the magic anymore. And you're wondering where it went and Christmas just doesn't feel the same. And, sometimes that's renewed by, it could be renewed by having kids or having nieces and nephews, which I know for me it was so exciting to see Christmas through their eyes. But there's always that little bit, I think, of us sometimes in life where we just think, where did the magic go? And in this song, I just wanted to express how when you view Christmas from your heart and from the meaning of what Christmas is, you can find that magic again. Christmas Eve, 5 years old, I swore I saw Rudolph on that front door. Running up to bed, I couldn't wait for Christmas Day. And I thought that life would always be that way. But oh, where did the magic go? When did I lose my hope? Is it somewhere in my soul? Or am I too far gone to know? I spent my life wanting to get older, but found out that time made the world seem colder. I remember the days when I was still dreaming. So when did I stop believing? Oh, where did the magic go? When did I lose my hope? Is it somewhere in my soul? Or am I too far gone to know how to see it, to hold and believe it, and bring my doubt to an end? If there's some way out there that I can try to see it through a child's eyes, maybe I'd find it again. Christmas Eve, 2,000 years ago, a boy in a stable in swaddling clothes, from away in a manger to an old rugged cross, he brought joy to my world, and he found what I lost. And oh, that's where the magic goes. That's where I found my hope. Well, it's written on my soul, and it's all I need to know. That's where the magic goes. That's where I found my hope. Well, it's written on my soul, It's all I need to know. All I need to know. Thank you all so much for joining me here tonight. I'm going to play one more song for you guys. One of my personal favorites off the campfire session. Since we're just getting raw and real here tonight, you know what? I think Christmas is the perfect time to do that and connect with each other heart to heart, and just express ourselves to each other, our love, our vulnerabilities, who we are. And I'm just so glad that you could gather here with me tonight in this spirit. And I hope that you leave here with a spirit, with a refreshed spirit, I guess I could say. A spirit of hope, a spirit of giving, a spirit of just knowing that even though this year has been really tough, you are not alone. Not alone at all. And I'm just so thankful for you guys. And so this last song here, this is called A Sinner's Hymn. We're just gonna keep the deep heart stuff going here tonight, you guys. This is from the Campfire Sessions album, and I think it speaks for itself. So there we go. I stand strong on a rock with a firm foundation. I'm a girl with a heart full of God's salvation. I can stand any storm till my soul starts to wither. You see, I love Jesus, but I fall a little. I speak words full of truth and pure admiration. My lips dripped with honeyed out accusation. Haven't spread one aroma, though my tongue's still brittle. You see, I love Jesus, but I cuss a little. I've had to hold my faith and forsake my pride. Wanna be like him, but I fail sometimes. All I can do is try to see me through his eyes. Well, I'm as sober as a judge out in Oklahoma. I'm as dry as the world before the time of Noah. Keep my hands off a bottle till I need a little trickle. You see, I love Jesus, but I drink a little. I've had to hold my faith and forsake my pride. Wanna be like him, but I fail sometimes. All I can do is try to see me through his eyes. And as his hands were pierced and his blood ran true, Lord knows the hell I put him through. But as the only perfect man, I think he understands. Well, never made a deal with the devil in Georgia, 'cause he won't pay the price if he can't afford ya. I could never bet my soul, 'cause I don't play the fiddle. Oh, thank God I don't play that damn fiddle. 'Cause I stand strong on a rock with a firm foundation. I'm a girl with a heart full of God's salvation. Thank you so much.
I'm still stuck on Where Did the Magic Go?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
thank you so much. Appreciate it.
But I mean, all of it was beautiful. I literally could have, like, I forgot that I was supposed to come back here. I was like, oh wait.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here and sharing your voice with us and sharing the stories with us. And I love seeing you anytime I can. But I'm so glad I got to see you before Christmas. And you all make sure you check her out. Go to acjonesmusic.com and you can find links to everything there. Follow her on all social media platforms. Stream all the music. We understand everybody can't afford to buy everything right now, but if you stream it, it still helps her out. Make sure that, and if you haven't seen the video for Castle, make sure you watch that because her niece is in that one, and it's the most amazing song anyway, but the video brings it all to life. So I could sit here and do this whole essay on why I love her.
I love you. And I'm so sad that I won't get to see you in February like I normally do.
You know
and
what?
I just
We'll figure out something, whether it's that we have to do it this way or who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, I know CRS isn't going to be the same this year, but maybe soon at the first of the year, maybe there'll be something else that happens and we can all get together because we have some things we need to celebrate together. I'm not going to go into that right now, but if there's anybody in the room, they all know what I'm talking about. But I love you so much, and Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for being here. And
thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I'm sure that we will. Yes, Marlene, there is so much to love about AC.
Thank you, Marlene. Thank you so much.
All right. So you take care. Have a very Merry Christmas, and a rest of 2020 is going to be really good. You know, I mean, I'm going to manifest it. If I put it out there, then it has to be that way, right?
Hey, go for it. I think that's great.
Let's hope. Okay, thank you so much. You all make sure you check her out, acjonesmusic.com, and you can find links to everything there. Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too.